everybody. Welcome back to the OJ podcast. I'm Olivia. That's Jamie.
Hello.
And today, yes, she has to talk. I forgot about
I have to say something so they see my face.
Yes. We're back to our F1 for Dummies series. Woo! I bet you all thought that disappeared, but it didn't.
No.
Did we say this was the third or fourth episode? I forgot.
It's the fourth.
This is our fourth episode. It's the drivers. Woo!
You're peeking your mic and saying woo. Yes, this is the drivers. We have filmed this once before.
I'm now warm because it's like winter coat material, but
Olivia suggested we changed into merch, and so like mine's McLaren.
It got really warm. It's like 70 here, so my basement's cold, but like it's
Don't
not
worry, I
cold.
complained on a TikTok.
I know you did.
It's now at 5,000 views. The fuck? But yes, this series, this episode specifically in the series, we have filmed before, but if you have watched many of our other recent videos that we have uploaded, you've been hearing a lot about our problems with recording.
That's why we've been so lackluster recently.
Yes.
Well, we've gotten better now that we have the new format.
Yes.
But Jamie and I would record, and then Jamie would be like, "Oh my god, the audio corrupted," and then we'd re-record, and Jamie would be like, "Oh my god, the audio corrupted," and then she'd have to film on her own, and it was just like I was there, I was there, guys, but I wasn't there when it mattered.
A never-ending cycle. But yes, we're gonna talk about the drivers, kind of some stats, our thoughts about them, just little basic things. This isn't okay. I said this in the last episode or the last time we filmed this, and I know Olivia's gonna say it again. I am not here to try to convince you which driver to pick.
I am.
There we go.
Go George.
You should be choosing your favorite driver on your own. Actually, they choose you. That is the rules in F1. They
don't
choose
have free will.
You have no free will.
They're like they sneak up on you and they go, "Rah, you're mine now." And I'm like, "Okay." Yeah.
Like, you know, I started off as a Max fan, and then Oscar just came into the picture and was like, "Yes, I am awkward," and I went,
Charles. And then George said something about having an audacious tire one time, and I was like, "You."
Yes, the audacious tires is what. That's what flipped Olivia.
It was so simple. If anyone else called the tire audacious, they're pretty much guaranteed my favorite, is what I've learned.
So last episode, if you watched it for the teams, I went from oldest to youngest teams. The ones that have been on the grid for the longest to the ones that are more recent. We are doing opposites this time to just change it up.
Mixing it up.
So we are starting with the literal children, in my opinion.
It is.
We have Arvid Lindblad. He's 18.
Lindblad or Lindbald?
Lindbald. See, I'm pronouncing it as it's spelt.
But like British.
I'm pronouncing it as it's spelt, and it's black.
Carry on, Jamie.
If he has problems with it, he can talk to me.
And give us free tickets. Take any opportunity you can get.
But he's from England. As per usual, when it comes to the sport, you're gonna learn there's a lot of British people on the grid.
Pick somewhere else. Come on, guys.
Literally. At least my favorite driver isn't British.
Mine is the most British of all the British, at least.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna have the Brit, have the most intense Brit. Like,
yeah. He is racing for Racing Bulls this year with car number 41. The only championship title when it comes to junior championships he's won is Formula Regional Oceania. Ooh.
Australia, mate.
Yeah.
Australia.
His first race was obviously Australia 2026. I guess these are all zero. So 0 podiums, 0 race wins, 0. Okay. For Kimmy, when we get to that, I'll change it because all of these stats were before the season started.
If you think about it, Charles, Lewis, George are all changing as well.
I can figure it out in my head. And Oscar. Don't forget him. Don't forget him.
Fight you, Jami.
Because wait, no.
I don't know why I did that. That was
Arvid
cringe.
hasn't
Sorry,
DNF.
guys. What?
Did Arvid DNF at any point? I don't think so. I think he was fine.
Did he?
He might have a DNF.
He did.
I don't remember.
We had this prepared for preseason, and then our audio corrupted, and then it kept corrupting, and we were busy.
Yeah. But anyways, on to Kimi Antonelli, who is my favorite to win the championship this year. I need to point that out.
Your favorite to win?
Yeah.
Like, you think he's going to win over George?
Yes.
What?
Obviously.
What?
You know this.
For him, but favoring him to win?
Uh-huh.
George.
It's gonna be Kimi. Anyways,
I'm putting on the Mercedes coat so I can represent, but he's not beating George.
His home country is of Italy. He's 19. He obviously races for Mercedes.
He's gonna get second in the championship this year, probably.
No, first. He races under car number 12.
He's 19 with 1 year of experience. He's going to DNF at least.
And Lewis won with 1 year of experience.
So what? Lewis, I hate to break it to you. These are much stronger competitors, in my opinion.
You say Lewis didn't have strong competitors?
He did. I'm just being dramatic.
Alonso, Schumacher. Oh my God, Raikkonen.
I'm lying to make sure my point stands.
It does not.
Kimi is not beating George Russell. End of story. It's been 3 races. If anything, if Kimi does continue on his little streak, it will have the same experience as Lando and Oscar last year. I have no doubt in my mind that George Russell will be our 2026 F1 world champion.
I hope not even that Kimi wins. I hope just to piss you off that these supposed crazy upgrades McLaren is getting for Miami actually goes over well. Just to F you over.
Me and George won't win.
You put
some faith in George.
No.
You just don't want him to win because I root for him.
He's reliable. That doesn't mean he's a good driver.
It does. That is the entire point. They hire drivers who are reliable, Jami.
He's reliable in third.
He is a consistent podium finisher, and last year he was in a not terrible, but like...
Oh, no, don't even say the Mercedes was terrible. It was the second best car.
The McLaren was by far and away the best. You have Max Verstappen, who I would argue is the best driver ever. Like,
yeah.
I think Ferrari and like Mercedes weren't that far off for the first half of the season. I don't.
Ella, who do you think is going to win the championship this year?
Ella's favorite driver is Kimi.
Come here, Ella. Come here. We're in a really heated
argument. Ella's favorite driver is Kimi. She is completely biased.
Rivalry you too.
Ah!
Who do you think is going to win the 2026 championship this year? Am I going to be in the episode? Well, your voice can be. You don't have to have your face.
Well, realistically, I don't think a 19, 20-year-old will win, but because I love Kimi, so I'm going to be biased. But I don't know, really. It could be George, or it could be one of the McLaren drivers. They're the top 4 right now. I don't think Oscar, though. It will have to be Lando.
Why do you not think Oscar?
Because I just want to go against you.
Oh, okay.
I respect your opinion more than I respect Jami's.
After all of that arguing,
Jami can speak.
Yes, Kimi has won a bunch of titles. So Italian F4, ADAC F4, which I think is like in the Middle East. For oh my God, Formula Regional Middle East, Formula Euro Regional Euro. His first race was last year. He has now had 6 podiums and 2 race wins. and still 4 DNFs.
Yay.
You're so happy, aren't you?
Here's the thing, I actually really like Kimmy, but if it comes at the cost of George, I will stop liking Kimmy real quick.
Anyways, next up is Ollie
Ella coming in to
Behrman.
throw down. I heard a door open.
Also, are you going to pull not to interrupt again?
No.
Okay.
Ella's speaking facts over here.
What facts is she speaking?
That you're just afraid you're gonna lose.
Maybe, but that's okay.
Next up we have Ollie Behrman. He is also
Ollie,
British.
favorite rookie.
He's 20. He's a Haas driver, drives number 87. He's won ADAC F4 and
My
Italian
hot take
F4.
of the year is I think he's gonna get a podium. I think he'll get the first Haas podium.
Hope he does. I really hope he does.
I think he'll get it.
But yes, 0 podium, 0 race wins, 3 DNFs, and he started Australia 2025. A lot of these people started Australia 2025 because obviously.
Ouchies.
Okay. Then we have Gabby Bortoleto. He's Brazilian. He's 21. He races for Audi. Car number 5.
Formerly Kick Sauber. Steak Kick Sauber.
Yeah. He won F2 and F3 consecutively in his rookie years prior to Australia 2025, which was his first ever F1 race. 0 wins, 0 podiums, and he's had 5 DNFs. I don't know if is that more? No, 6 DNFs. Well, did he not start? Was it a DNF or a DNS?
I think it was a
DNS.
I don't remember.
I think it was a DNS. So technically, he still only has 5 DNFs because DNSs don't count. Next up we have Isa Kajar. He's French.
Not
21.
the French accent going out for
Isaac. Oh yeah. He races for Red Bull this year. He's car number 6. He's actually never won a championship title in his junior career.
It's kind of crazy considering how much he exploded onto the field last year.
Oh yeah. Last year was his first ever, so Australia 2025. He had 1 podium last year, and he's I think he's DNF'd now 3 times because I'm fairly sure he DNF'd this year.
Yeah, but that was mechanical failure.
It still counts as a DNF.
I think that's stupid, but whatever.
Okay, then Oscar would maybe have 2 DNFs, maybe 1.
What, he crashed twice last year, but one was in a
sprint race, so it doesn't count.
I feel like it should, but whatever. And he crashed maybe once in his rookie year.
Well, what is he at? Wait, 1 sec. He crashed 3 times previously before that one.
Okay.
So, but a couple one was mechanical failure 2020, or his first ever race was a mechanical failure. He DNF'd.
Of course.
I don't know about the other 2. Anyways, next up is Franco Colapinto. He's from Argentina. He's 22. He races for Alpine under number 43.
He's obsessed with Punch the Monkey. This is the important fact you need to know.
Yes, he is obsessed.
It's his Roman Empire, quote Franco.
In China. We had a crazy vlogging adventure from him during that week.
She's not a question, Franco.
Yeah. He has 1 title to his name, which is the Spanish F4. His first ever race was the 2024 Italian Grand Prix because he replaced Logan Sargent. He's had 0 podiums, 0 race wins, and 3 DNFs, which actually I feel like I thought there would be more. Sorry, Franco, for doubting you. Yeah.
No, that's why I think he got rehired. It's because he did less damage in how many races are there? 24 last year. 24 minus 6 is 18. In 18 races, he paid less in fees than what Jack did in 6 races. Yeah. So it's he's a cheap driver to have, and he doesn't damage your car. For Alpine, like, I get it.
Yeah,
you know?
I get it. We then have Liam Lawson. He's from New Zealand. He's 23. He is with Racing Bulls under car number 30.
I'm Liam Lawson.
He's won the 2019 Toyota Racing Series. I think that's a series that's raced in Japan. I'm fairly sure. His first ever race was the Dutch Grand Prix in 2023 when Ricardo broke his hand. He's had 0 podiums, 0 race wins, and 6 DNFs. Oh no,
I think Liam's a good driver, but I don't like him.
Yes. Yeah. I don't like him, but he's a good.
I think he's kind of been given the short end of a stick, if you will.
Yeah. Next up is Oscar, my favorite driver. I love Oscar. He's Australian. He's 25. This is wrong. He's 25.
Oi.
He's 25 and I guess has gray hairs.
Oh God. I don't want that.
That is reported by Lando. We don't know for
that
sure.
Gave him that?
It's reported by Lando. We don't know for sure.
Okay. I trust Lando's judgment on this.
He drives for McLaren. He's car number 81. My phone just died. 1 sec.
You're all good. You need to pull it up on your computer then?
I need my tablet. Where's my backpack? Oh, it fell.
Anyway, Jamie's favorite is Oscar Piastri. I
can list off his other accomplishments. No, I can't.
I was filling time. God forbid a girl talk about the other girl's favorite driver.
I actually don't know for sure. I think he's won 9 races. He's DNF'd in 4. And he won. Okay, I know. He won Formula Region. No, it wasn't called Formula. It was Formula Euro Cup or something. It was Renault Euro Cup. That was what it is. He won that, and then he won F3 and F2, all 3 of them consecutively, and he's the only driver to ever do that. He also won some other F4 ones that I don't know for sure because those aren't as cool as his other accomplishments. I actually don't know how many podiums he has. It's 1 more than last time, so that's for sure.
It's quite a bit. I don't think as we get into teams with the drivers who have been there a ton of times, the podium stuff is as impactful.
It is. There's a lot of people that have been on a grid for a long time and have no podiums.
That's true. At Nico Hulkenberg.
I was gonna say Alex.
I fear Alex might get dropped, so please be nice to him. Not dropped, but at the end of the season.
I know I predicted it on TikTok, but I don't want to predict it.
I don't think that's fair to him at all, but
yeah.
It is what it is.
It is.
And it sucks because it's not Carlos's fault, but I think getting Carlos, they have compared him, even though Alex performed just as well last year. And it's this man helped you build up whatever. I'm bitter. Anyway, are you looking up your Oscar stuff?
I'm trying to get the document back up. But
Oscar Piastri is an Australian. He is nicknamed Polite Cat by the fandom. I don't really think he is a polite cat, though, so I don't think I agree with that nickname.
Sometimes he's like it. But other times. He's really sarcastic, and I feel like people just don't get that.
I would agree he's pretty sarcastic. He drives for McLaren. I think Jamie said that. His first year was 2023. He came into F1 with a massive scandal with Alpine where they were like, oh, we signed Oscar Piastri, but Piastri hadn't signed the contract. So he did this now infamous tweet where he was like, it's come to my intention, Alpine Formula 1 team has announced that I'm driving for them. I do not intend to drive with Alpine next year or whatever.
And then everyone was who is he driving for? Because he couldn't say yet who he was driving for. But everyone was
he
had
was
to have signed his contract.
And he replaced Daniel Ricciardo which was like a huge deal because Daniel Ricciardo is beloved by fans and also Australian. So it's like a country betrayal.
Yeah.
But like it worked out. I think a lot of people do like Oscar, minus my dad. So my dad hates Oscar. Oscar is his
Unrightfully so.
favorite driver.
Unrightfully so. One thing that Oscar did, and immediately his entire reputation is ruined.
Yes, he got smeared.
Yeah. But yeah, Oscar has 26 podiums. That's the only thing I forgot. Next up is his lovely teammate, Lando Norris, who is also British. He is 26. And don't worry, Oscar will remind you of that. He's car number 1 this year because he won the championship. He was previously number 4. He has won, I guess, he won Formula Renault Euro Cup. He won F3, and obviously he won F1 last year. His first race was
accomplished driver.
What?
He's a pretty accomplished driver.
Oh yeah, he won. Not one. His first race was Australia 2019. He's had 44 podiums, 11 race wins, and 13 DNFs. There's no more. I was like in my head double checking. Next up is Lance Stroll.
He
DNS. He didn't start, so that doesn't count in that statistic. Because most of the time, if you're not starting the race, except for like obviously Isaac at Australia last year, Oscar at Australia this year, most of the time when you're not starting a race, it's because there's mechanical problems. You're not gonna be crashing, but
unless you're Lance Stroll and you beat yourself, which is a convenient back segue into Lance Stroll. Oh,
okay, Olivia. He's Canadian. He's 27. He races for Aston Martin under car number 18. He's won Italian F4, the Toyota Racing Series, F3 European. That was before F3 was like officially a thing. Australia 2017 was his first ever race. He's had 3 podiums.
He also just started racing GT3, right?
Yeah, but his team got 150 seconds in penalties.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Some of them were track limits. Some of them were not following blue flags. He actually had the second least. One of his teammates had 9 different penalties. He had 4. I think he had 3 blue flag infringements and then a track limits infringement. That was 113 seconds of a penalty.
Okay.
So, yeah, and he's had no race wins. He's DNF'd 31 times, and that's kind of what he's known for.
He's an impressive amount of DNF.
Yeah.
His daddy owns the team. That's why he's still in the sport.
I do agree with some people that his dad is kind of forcing him to stay, because I do think he did.
He doesn't seem to be having fun. Like, I think if you put him in a racing series, it's actually more competitive. I actually do think he's a pretty solid driver, like, overall. But
yeah, and I think
it's hard to motivate someone when.
Yeah, he loved racing, and I do think he genuinely liked.
You muted yourself. You're muted. I don't know what you're saying.
Anyways, I do think he genuinely liked F1 and like that it wasn't for his dad or anything, but he's lost that love. Kind of how
he is hilarious though in interviews these days, if you've heard them.
Oh yeah.
He's so funny.
Next up is George Russell. He is British. You want to explain some of these things? You should know some of these things. How old is he?
I'm not like a stats nerd off the top of my head.
How old is he?
He was 27 last year, so 28 now?
Yes. That's because he has an early birthday. What team does he race for?
He races for Mercedes AMG Petronas Formula 1 team.
Oh, okay.
I got the jacket. I gotta like.
What's his car number?
63.
What's his first ever race? You should know this one.
Australia 2019.
Yeah. I think you'll know one of these. What's one of his junior career titles that he's won?
He won F2.
Yeah. Okay. I figured you
Didn't
would
he
know
win
that one.
F3 as well, or was that someone else?
No, that was Lando. He also won GP3, which back then was kind of an F3 series, but wasn't the official one. Ooh, this is gonna be a hard one. I didn't know Oscar, so I'm not gonna doubt you if you don't know this one. How many podiums? If you want, you can
24?
include. Yes, 24 before plus 2, 26.
I'll take it. That was impressive facts knowing by yours truly.
How many race wins has he had? This one's easy.
1 minute, I gotta count it. He won in 2022.
Uh-huh.
He won in not 2023 because that was Red Bull dominance. No, 2024 was Red Bull dominance.
Nope, 2023 was Red Bull dominance. He did not win that year. The only person that did was Carlos.
Yeah, so 2024, which is where I skipped to, but you looked at me and I doubted myself.
I was looking at you for agreeing
He
that
won
the 2023.
twice.
Yep.
So that takes us to 3. He won twice last year.
Yeah.
So he has 6 wins.
Yes. How many DNFs? This one's hard.
He had a lot in his Williams days.
Yeah.
I don't know off the top of my head. 10?
19.
Jesus Christ, George.
It's not the worst, I would say, for how many, like, if you compare him to others, because, like, Lando...
He also was driving the Williams, which was not great.
Lando's at 13, so, like...
Yeah. Yeah, that's... I mean, I do think George started with the worst car out of all the 2019 rookies.
Oh, yeah, easily.
I think that probably some, like, mechanical failures contribute to that.
I feel like, obviously, Alex probably started off in the worst car.
BS, and I think they pulled him in because they wanted Valtteri to win and for George not to show up his second seat. That should have been George's first win.
I didn't know you were so passionate about this. You've never talked about this before.
I know all, Jamie. No, did he do that though? He was flying, and he was like, "I don't think he's wrong." And the mechanics were like, "We got to bring you in," and it's totally because he was going to win the race, and they didn't want to admit that they should have moved George up already and have dropped Valtteri earlier. But whatever.
Anyways, next up is Charles Leclerc.
Wait. We can't.
Do you have more?
I love George. Root for George Russell. Be a George Russell fan. He says funny things. He's a diva. All the people on the grid, minus probably Max, tend to like him. He is the leader of their like little drivers group, like advocacy thing.
GPDA.
That one. We love George. He roots for our safety. He is a polarizing character, but it's because he has charm and he has personality.
I was really interested in the video of like fill in the blank video that F1 posted where they were like, oh, who texts the most in the group chat? Most people were saying George, but Oscar was getting brought up by a bunch of people.
Oscar's chatty in that group chat.
So I guess Oscar's chatty too.
Maybe that's why he and George are yapping so much these days. Maybe. But anyway, George does not have the personality type for everyone, and that is okay. However, I think you need to appreciate him for the sassy king he is.
You have the sassy king, and I have the sarcasm king.
It tracks with our personality.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my TED Talk on George Russell. I adore this man. He's going to win the championship this year. We're gonna go see him in Vegas. Not anyone else. Him.
Okay, I'm there for everyone. I won't even say
George
just
Russell.
Oscar.
I got merch. I love George.
We are planning on paying for more expensive tickets just so we can see the drivers.
I want to see George.
So
we got this.
We never know if he'll go back to an F1 race. Someone please bring us to a race.
Please. We need your help. It's too expensive. I don't think I could afford to do this again.
We're poor.
We're poor.
So many debts.
I'm in so much student loan debt.
So much.
Help. Please give me money. Watch our content. If you want to hear me talk about George, please like. I will always talk about George.
I can go off on Oscar. I'm being very cordial right now and keeping my... Yeah.
I'm not. Root for George.
Clearly. Next up is Charles Leclerc. He's from Monaco. He's 28, races for Ferrari under car number 16. He has won GP3 and F2 previously. His first ever race was Australia 2018. He has had 50 podiums, 8 race wins, and 23 DNFs. Most of them were
George is doing better. It's been in a year.
Olivia started off being a Charles fan, and I feel like that's just gone downhill.
He's still my second favorite driver, weirdly enough. It's just my love of George is so much stronger than everyone else, to where I will make fun of anyone to maintain my George fandom.
Anyways, next up,
that T-posing kid? He met George again. It was so cute.
He's met him every year since 2023.
I know, and it's adorable.
And he's trying to learn English so he can talk to George more.
I know, it's adorable.
Next up is the infamous Max Verstappen. He races under the Netherlands flag, the Dutch flag, I should say. He's 28. He races for Red Bull. Has always raced for Red Bull. Right now he's car number 3. For the past 4 years, he was car number 1, and then for the years previous to that, he was car number 33.
I think he should have bit the bullet and done 69 like he wanted to initially.
I know. It would have been so funny. It would have been iconic.
You missed your opportunity, Max.
And
Come on,
such a Max move also.
I know. Like, dude, what are you thinking?
But also, bringing on the legacy of Daniel with car number 3. His friend. Okay, whatever. He actually never won a single junior championship. He was just really dominant in karting. I think he really only raced in junior cars for like a year or 2.
Yeah, he wasn't there very long.
No. I think it was even shorter than Kimi. He has won the F1 title from 2021 to 2024, all 4 of them.
His first ever race was Red Bull thing of getting 4 championships and then stopping.
Yeah.
It
happens every
in a
time.
row.
Yeah.
The history book on the shelf is always repeating itself.
See, if Max moves teams next year, that's when it's like.
I think he's more likely to retire.
He's gonna retire in Red Bull. I'm on team he'll retire in Red Bull.
I think he'll retire Red Bull. I don't see him leaving.
I don't agree with most people. The McLaren stuff, BS. Y'all are thinking crazy thoughts. He will never step foot in McLaren. Come on.
I doubt it.
Doubt it.
He's way more likely to go to Mercedes
or Ferrari.
Toto. I don't see Max at Ferrari at all. I guess everyone's a Ferrari fan though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Toto's been like doing his little like bird mating dance to get Max for years. So it's like
yeah. His first ever race was Australia 2015 when he was 17. 17.
Crazy. They had to like bend the rules for him.
And then they made a law that you can't be under 18. So that lasted. Max was the one and only. He's had 127 podiums, 71 race wins, and ironically 33 DNFs. 34 DNFs this year.
Huh. Oh yeah, because he like rage quit, didn't he?
He didn't rage quit. He was told he needed to stop.
He low-key still kind of rage quit.
Next up is Esteban Ocon. He is another French driver. France has the next biggest amount other than England for drivers because they have 3.
Makes sense.
He's 29, drives for Haas, car number 31. He's won F3 European and GP3. His first ever race was 2016 in Belgium. He's had 4 podiums, 1 race win, and 25 DNFs. Pretty consistent driver. A lot of people are theorizing his contract is not going to get renewed.
Yeah.
Next up is Alex Albon. He races.
He leaves. I'm gonna be so sad.
Yeah. He races for Thailand. He's like, he has Thailand heritage, but he's like inherently British too.
Mhm.
He's got both.
He's from Britain.
Yeah. He's 29. He races for Williams under car number 23. He's never won a single title. His first ever race was Australia 2019. And he has had 0 race wins, 2 podiums, and 22 DNFs.
This is George's best friend, and Loki
yeah.
got him a seat in Williams,
Oh, yeah.
and I love their duo.
I like their duo also. I like their friendship. I like
They're
when
clearly super close. They act the way like you do with
normal
long-term
best
friends.
friends do. Yeah.
Mhm.
I do enjoy, well, I would say Pierre and Charles also are very similar in that way, where they do act like normal best friends, especially when they had the fill in the blanks where both, or Charles was like, "Oh, I'm not
Pierre.
calling Pierre,"
And Pierre's
not
like,
Pierre.
Charles. So very
not
clearly,
Pierre.
Charles picks up every time Pierre calls, but Pierre does not do the same
No.
for Charles.
And then George was like, "Well, you know, you gotta have the context here. Like, if I'm gonna trust
I
anyone with
rely
my
on
life, it'll be
Alex.
Alex.
But to pick
But
up the
do I
phone,
trust him to pick
no.
up the phone? No."
And then he went Lando, so our 2019 rookies are just all together.
Obviously. Who even? I don't remember what some of the other people said. Whatever. I don't remember who Oscar said. The only one I remember was Lando and Oscar both saying Lando was gonna sleep in. Well, Lando initially went Oscar, and he goes, "Wait, no, it's me."
Dang. Yeah.
I
did enjoy Pierre's insistence that Yuki Tsunoda is the best at karaoke. Which honestly,
current grid,
good
Yuki.
For you. Pierre loves Yuki. Those are another bromance. Those two get along very, very well.
Yes, they do.
And I'm happy for them.
And speaking of Pierre Gasly, he's next.
Pierre Gasly.
He's also French. He's 30. He drives for Alpine under car number 10. He's won GP2, Formula Renault Euro Cup. His first race was Malaysia 2017. He's had 5 podiums, 1 race win, and 26 DNFs.
I think Pierre is the most underrated driver on the grid because he's stuck at Alpine.
Yeah. But Alpine actually is decent this year.
They are. I actually think Pierre will get on a podium at some point this year.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll win, but I think he might get 3rd place.
You say that, and then we have a whole nother situation of Brazil 2024.
I don't think he'll win. I think he'll get 3rd place.
He could still win just with a Brazil 2024 moment. You never know.
I have faith in George.
Oh my god.
The rest of the season. I'm delusional.
I think Olivia's predictions for the rest of the season is George wins every single race.
I'm going to put him first in every single fantasy game I do.
No way.
Yes way.
Your predictions
for Monaco, in which case I'm putting Charles in first.
Your predictions are going to tank. I guess
for fastest lap, easy.
I guess I pride myself for my predictions and how good I am at them.
I do think Ferrari's going to win in Monaco, though, so I am going to put Charles in first.
I'm not making any bets. Not until, especially with this break. This is a longer break than the summer break. Like, you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, I'm not putting anything out until we get to Miami and I see what changes has happened.
Fair enough. I don't know. I feel, because of Ferrari's starting procedure, which I've told you about, I feel really good about them in circuits where it's hard to pass in.
McLaren would also be a good one to put for the starting procedure, though. Because when they start a race,
Jamie, I'm not rooting for McLaren. So.
Yeah, but predictions aren't who you root for. I'm not putting people.
They're a little bit. I'm allowed to be biased.
Okay. This is why you'll never win any.
I might be behind you. I'm in second.
I think you're third. Aren't you third?
I'm in second, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I think so, yeah. Because I think it goes me, you, Kai, Ella, if I remember correctly. Well, Ella, fun fact, Ella's doing her predictions and stuff based off of what numbers she gets in the cafe.
Oh.
So if
Okay.
she gets one of the driver numbers as her cafe number,
she's gonna predict them to win. She gets their number.
I don't know exactly how she's doing it. She has Oscar and George right now, so we should be grateful. And Ollie.
She is a witch, so I'm okay with being. In a good way, but you cursed a lot of people last year, and it was scary how effective it was.
Yeah. I can never piss her off. You can never piss her off either.
I don't plan
but
on
it's a little bit
pissing
harder
Ella
for
off.
you to piss her off. You don't live with
I
her.
like Ella. Why would I make her angry?
Sometimes it's on accident.
Fair enough. Anyway, moving on, because I still have a script to write, Jamie.
We keep getting distracted.
I know.
Okay, you're the one that also got in.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm completely innocent of all faults here.
Anyways, Carlos Sainz. He's Spanish. He's 31. He races for Williams under car number 55. He's won 0 titles. I don't think he'll ever win a title. Australia 2015 was his first ever race. I
think Carlos might become a team principal after he retires.
I do agree with most of the grids.
Or like an announcer. I think he'll be heavily involved in the sport.
Yeah. He's at 29 podiums, 4 wins, and 42 DNFs. Next up is Sergio Checo Perez. He is Mexican. He's 35. He races for Cadillac under car number 11. Goated number, since that is my lucky number. He's won 0 championship titles. His first race was Australia 2011. He's had 39 podiums, 6 wins, and 39 DNFs.
Checo! I love Checo.
He was a part of the second seat Red Bull curse, which I think is just a Red Bull curse at this point.
I think he did better than basically anyone else in that seat.
Oh, yeah. He's the best second seat driver they had within the curse, but he still
I think it was a mistake to let him go last year. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Next up is
drive it.
Yeah. Valtteri Bottas. He's Finnish. 36, drives for Cadillac under 77. 0 titles. His first race was Australia 2013. He's had 67 podium, 10 wins, and 28 DNFs. Next up is Nico Hülkenberg. He is German, 38, races for Audi, car number 27, 0 titles. First race was Bahrain 2010. First podium was last year Silverstone.
That was
0
a huge deal, by the way, guys. His first podium, because Hulk's a pretty good driver, but he's been stuck in midfield cars.
Yeah.
And so his first podium was like awesome. Everyone liked that. Everyone was rooting for that.
Yeah. He's had 44 DNFs. Next up is Lewis Hamilton. He is British. He's 41, races for Ferrari, but he's really known for Mercedes and kind of is still at Mercedes. Bro is never seen anywhere else. Yeah.
Toto's like, I don't care where you go, you're mine.
Yeah. He's car number 44. He has had 7 championship titles in F1. His first ever race was Australia 2007, the same year that Arvid was born. I think that was before Arvid was born too.
That's crazy.
202 podiums, 105 race wins, and 34 DNFs.
Those are crazy stats, by the way. That's super impressive.
Oh, yeah. Last but not least, Fernando Alonso.
Jamie's least favorite.
He's Spanish. He's 44, races for Aston Martin under car number 14. He's won 2 championship titles back in the early 2000s. Before I was even born, I'm fairly sure. His first ever race
was 2001, 2002?
No, I think it's 2002, 2003.
I think that would have been before I was born too, because I was born late 2003.
Yeah. He's had 106 podiums, 32 race wins, and 83 DNFs.
Not as impressive as Lewis.
Do you still have your list of least to most favorite drivers?
I doubt I would have deleted it, Jamie.
I just gotta double check.
Let me double check as well. I do.
So, we did this last time. We're going to go through just saying our least favorite to our most favorite drivers. Just because why not? I did post this on TikTok and I got visceral hate for it.
You got a lot of hate.
Visceral. Both on Instagram and TikTok, I should say. I would like to preface that everyone has their own opinions. None of this is based off of their driving skills. They're just based off of if I like the driver or not. Like,
we're allowed to have opinions, guys.
This doesn't preface if they're a good driver. This doesn't preface all of this other things. It is my personal opinion, and I have a right to my personal opinion.
Fact.
And so I'm going to start off in last. Fernando Alonso, which I would like to also preface, is not because of him. It is because of his male fan base that I have gotten so much visceral hate from that has diminished him as a driver for me. His female fan base is fine. I've never had problems with them. It's his male fan base.
I don't like Liam Lawson. He gives... he just gives, like, frat boy douchebag vibes.
Yeah.
Not because they're nice frat boys. Ella's dating one. I like Nick. But you know the type.
Yeah. I have Stroll next, and I guess I have a problem with Nepo babies. I know everyone's a Nepo baby, but his is a really bad Nepo baby moment where his dad literally owns the team.
Yeah. I have Franco. I don't know. I don't think I can move Franco up, but I also don't think I can move, like, I don't know. My list, it was made before the season started.
Yeah, things.
I don't disagree with it, but, like, the bottom part of my list, minus Liam, can move along, like, around a bit.
Yeah, I have Liam next. I'm very similar in Olivia with opinions on Liam. It's just like, he just gives frat boy, and I don't like it.
Yeah. I have Pierre. I don't know why. He kind of just gives me an ick.
Nico, this is kind of where I get in the territory where I just don't really feel anything. It's not a like or a dislike.
Fernando, for me, similar to Jami, I've seen them attack Jami, and also his neck is, like, incredibly thick, and it kind of just makes me a little uncomfortable.
Yeah.
There's a little bit Skinwalker, Uncanny Valley to me.
Oh my. Once again, I'm gonna get hate for this because I did. I have Lewis next, and it's literally because I have no feelings toward him. None whatsoever.
I have Bottas.
Yeah, he just hasn't done anything.
I have Bottas. His mustache makes me uncomfortable. That's literally it. That is the reason. Also, I don't think his sense of humor clicks with mine.
Yeah.
As well. I think he is a very much you either like him or you don't. I fall closer. I don't hate him, but I fall more on the I don't side.
Yeah.
His humor's not for me.
Gabby is next for me. Once again, no feelings toward him. He just didn't wow me last year. And this might change because he's a newer driver. That changes a little bit more. But
yeah. I have Lance. Lance technically got me into F1 because I watched him crash so many times and I thought it was funny. So for Lance covers off the, like, bottom tier for me, but Lance is the only one of the bottom tier I don't see moving. I think anyone else in the bottom tier could go up or down, minus Liam. Lance and Liam are the staples of the bottom tier.
Oh yeah,
and the rest are interchangeable.
I have Pierre next. I think he's funny, but, like, once again, not giving me much.
I have Arvid. I just don't have a real opinion on him yet.
Yeah.
That's it.
I have Esteban. I like him. I like his TikToks. He's been posting some pretty funny TikToks lately, but, like, otherwise, he's just there.
I have Isaac at 15. I like Isaac. I don't love Isaac. I'm very neutral on Isaac. I do think he deserved Rookie of the Year last year. Yeah, Jami loves Isaac. I don't have a strong opinion on Isaac.
Arvid is next for me, kind of similar to Olivia. He's just new. Doesn't do.
Esteban is 14th for me. I like Esteban because Annika called him Squirrel like one time, and it was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
In general, though, I feel like we don't get a lot of Esteban content, but the content I
No.
do get of Esteban, I do tend to enjoy.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I have Franco next. I think he's just funny.
you
the
like the
punch
punch the monkey
the punch stuff was really funny.
Yeah. I have Nico. I like Nico. I don't love Nico.
Yeah.
But I like Nico. I rooted
Yeah.
for him to get a podium. I'd like for him to get another one. I think he's a good driver. He's just not my favorite.
I would say Franco's the start of like my like I do enjoy their content. So I have next Charles. I do enjoy his content, but he just doesn't do a lot. Like that's more my style of things.
So Arvid to my number 12, which is Lewis. These are like another tier that can move around a bit. This one's a lot less stable, and I could imagine it changing. But currently, it's Lewis there. Similar to Jami, I do feel like he presents himself as a very kind of like neutral figure, I would say, in general. So it's hard to get a read on like him. I recognize he's really good and his talent's great, but like, do I know Lewis? I don't feel like I do know Lewis. So he's in 12, and that's okay.
Yeah. I have Carlos next. I do think he's funny at times.
I also have Carlos.
Oh, look at us go.
Look at our minds. Number 11. Jami and I are like same page.
Oh yeah, same Zeus.
Same page.
But yeah, I then have George as 10th. So he's up there. He's in top 10. Don't give me that
He
look.
is in top 10.
He is in top 10. He's still in a like category.
I have Kimmy.
Okay.
I like Kimmy. I actually really like Kimmy. Kimmy, Carlos, up to like my number 9, who I'll say next. They kind of move around as well. I think this one's a bit more stabilized, so I like Kimmy, but I'm actively rooting against Kimmy at the moment. So like it's gonna be hard for him to move up. I think that's reasonable though.
Yeah.
Like I'm rooting for him to lose in all actuality, basically every race, because I'm rooting for George.
To close off my like section, I have Checo in 9th, so that's just once again
underratedly funny.
Yeah, I like him. I like seeing content of his. I think he's funny. It's just like he's not like I'm not going to be seeking out his content.
That's fair. I have Gabby. Unlike Jami, I really liked Gabby last year. And I think if we get more from him, I could see him moving up, but we're not getting like too much because he's not on a bigger team. But I do think Audi has a good future ahead of them, so I could see him getting more in the future. I don't know. I like Gabby. I like his personality, so he's in 9th. Now we're on to my next tier.
Yeah, my next tier is like this. These are people I'm actively gonna be looking for content from them. Like I'm gonna be actively searching up videos that is specifically them. So I have Ollie. I do really enjoy Ollie. Yeah. So he is in that area.
I have Oscar, and Oscar used to be higher for me, but I was rooting against him so actively last year because I wanted Lando or Max to win that Oscar unfortunately got dropped by necessity because my brain was like, no. So no fault on Oscar. It's purely the fault of my rooting interest.
I have Bottas next, which I think I do have a little bit of a revelation. I do kind of like him because honestly, in all ways, he reminds me of my brother. Both
he
in
looks like your brother too,
and in personality. So I think that's why I enjoy him a lot more than like
your brother's mustache though is way better.
It's the same mustache.
It's something about it. It's less blonde or something.
Well, yeah, it's less blonde, but it's the same mustache, same mullet. It's just darker.
Whatever. I have Alex. I really like Alex. I said that earlier. He's the iPad kid of the grid, George's bestie, and he deserves to be here.
Yeah. I have Kimmy next. Obviously, I really enjoy Kimmy. I think he's so funny. I also obviously am rooting for him this year. So
I have Max. Max is just really funny.
yeah.
That's it. He's just funny. You listen to his
Yeah.
interviews and you're like,
Yeah.
like,
so top 5 is coming up, and so top 5 is obviously like these are the people like
yeah.
I'm going to be reposting about them, like these are my people. So I have Alex, similar to Olivia. I think he's just really funny. He's super funny.
I have Ollie. He quickly rose up my rankings after I watched him steal Red Bull out of Red Bull's hospitality tent. And that type of menacing is what I look for in a driver I enjoy to watch. So Ollie obviously has to hit top
5. I have Lando next. I think he's super funny. He also is the one that literally everyone in my friend group goes, "Yeah, that's you." Yeah. So I'm gonna
you
like
are
him
a Lando type.
More. And I also like Lando and Oscar as teammates. So
I like Checo. Like I said earlier, I enjoy Checo's humor. My favorite clip, maybe in F1 ever, is that clip of him walking in Vegas, just looking confused as the announcer screaming in his face. It's so good.
Number 3 for the bronze, which is unusual for him, Max Verstappen. Max got me into the sport. He hasn't fallen very much. I do genuinely enjoy Max still, and I will be sad when he leaves.
I have Lando. Similar reasons for Jami. I really like that he talks about his mental health, and I feel like didn't sacrifice like who he is as a person to win, which I really respect. So he gets 3rd.
For silver, I have Isaac. He immediately became my favorite rookie. Just I don't even know what it was. I was just like, you. I like you.
You got chosen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have Charles. I've always liked Charles. Hot take with this crowd because Ella despises this man.
It's only because of the way he proposed.
Here's the thing though, I adore Leo. I think that dog is so cute.
I do too.
And he dressed up in a little tux, like, oh my god.
Yeah, Ella was disgusted by that too.
I have a different opinion than Ella. Would I have proposed with the dog? No, but it works for them. And I think Charles is a good driver. I think he's depressed, which I do find entertaining. And yeah, he's 2nd.
To no one's surprise, because we've been saying it all video, my gold is Oscar. Oscar, I didn't know of him during his like junior careers, even though I was kind of like paying attention to F1. But really, that tweet really reeled me in immediately, and then I was like, oh yeah. And then like his sarcasm gets me, like, especially my favorite line he said last year was LP manages to fuck me over all these years later.
So good.
It's iconic. Or like back in Japan, him going, oh, when we actually managed to start the race, we're actually pretty good. I love his dry like sarcasm. Like, it's so good.
It is pretty good. My final, to no one's surprise, is George Russell. I feel like I've talked about him a lot this episode. I don't feel like I need to go much more into it, but he is a sassy drama queen, and that speaks to me.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Go George.
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you got a little bit more info about the drivers, so you can make a little bit more informed decisions on who you're gonna root for.
Get chosen by George. This is the life.
Go follow all of our other content. Please comment, like, subscribe. Go watch our other YouTube videos. Go watch our TikToks. YouTube, we're doing reaction series. Right now we're reacting to Heated Rivalry. We also talk about the races after they happen. I also have a series called Dorkostery. So go watch that. It's just a bunch of clips of Oscar being a dork, just all put together.
He is.
Yeah. And he's known as the group nerd for a reason.
Yeah.
And then we also have Instagram and TikTok, which are short form videos. You're gonna get some day-to-day life of specifically me. Most likely I will be using TikTok to complain and talk about my life.
I go on Twitter.
I also talk about other like motorsports,
Yeah.
and other things going on in the world and other sports. Olivia takes control of Twitter on Wednesdays,
Specifically Wednesdays.
specifically Wednesdays, and specifically for Survivor.
Hey, I do post on Twitter though, at least.
Yeah, so
It's
that's
not
where
dead.
she's at. So go follow us at 2OJ Pod, 2OJ Podcast, or OJ Podcast, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.